beautiful! How are you today? I am Catlady Antigoni, and in this video I'm ranking the latest 10 palettes that I have reviewed in this channel. Before I start, let me tell you some things. First of all, I have changed my hair and this is the first talk video that I'm recording with this hair. If you didn't know, I probably have already uploaded a step-by-step tutorial about how I'm doing this hair, which I like quite a lot, I would say. Secondly, I would like to mention that this bracelet is a gift from my friend Sanniz. Sanniz has also a YouTube channel, so I will make sure that I will leave her link down below at my description box so you can go and check her channel. Thirdly, I would like to mention that the idea of today's video is not originally mine. I saw this type of videos at Beauty Bean's channel and I found it such a great idea. It was so inspiring and I would like to include like a video series in my channel as well. So I hope that you will enjoy the first episode today. Again, I have my latest 10 palettes that I have reviewed here and I will rank them from number 10 to number 1. And if you're ready for this, let's start! At number 10, we have the Cold-Blooded Bride from Lovelace Cosmetics. To be honest, this is the only palette from today's ranking that I actually didn't like the quality almost at all. All the other palettes are a matter of preference, the quality is top-notch, but I just like or didn't really like the color scheme, that's why I'm ranking them higher. But this one, it was a disappointment, unfortunately, because I have other palettes from the brand and they are very nice. I don't know what happened with this palette. I feel that they kinda rushed to have it out. It was limited edition. I don't know. This is not excusing them. To be honest, the mattes are kinda weak. It contains 2 glitter. Of course, I cannot review the glitters. They're plastic. They cannot go wrong. And the shimmers are decent. They're not wow, super shifty or anything like this. I don't know what to say. I don't see myself using it a lot in the future because if I really want to use the blue colors or even the grey one, the Tragic Romance here, I have other palettes with a lot better quality, unfortunately. At number 9, I have the Glitterpedia palette from Unleasha. Unleasha is a Korean makeup brand and to be honest, I got this palette as a PR from Stylevana. Stylevana is an Asian store who is selling a lot of Asian makeup products, skincare products, and they are doing an amazing job. Now, the fact that I got as a PR, of course, doesn't change my opinion about the palette. Yes, the quality is very good, but the color scheme is not really for me, especially if I compare it with the other palettes that I have tried, which are containing very beautiful colors and sparkly stuff and, you know, bright colors in general. When it comes to the mattes, they are not that pigmented and I get that point of Asian makeup. I know how they're doing their makeup and they don't prefer like BAM colors like I do, but this doesn't change the fact that this color scheme is not very up to my alley. It's not bad by any means, and if you're wearing these colors, I think that you're gonna enjoy this palette by a lot. It's just not for me. Something that I love in this palette though are these 2 eyeshadows, this one in the middle, which is called Lavender Quartz, and this one right here, which is called Soft Lavender. They are so unique. They are so soft, textured, and they also contain glitter. I think I don't have anything similar in my collection and I'm super impressed by those 2. I think the only reason that I will use this palette again and again, although that it's at number 9, is because of these 2 eyeshadows. I fell in love with them. When it comes to the shimmers, on the other hand, they're so unique and sparkly. And I like them because they are shifty, but they are sheer. And yes, at a lot of makeup looks, I need sheer shimmers to complete what I'm doing, but most of the times I don't really reach for them. That's why it's in number 9. I have to admit that I had a difficult time to rank this palette right here. I'm gonna tell you about Serenity palette from Cosmic Brushes, and I'm I'm very torn when it comes to this palette because, first of all, it contains an amazing color scheme. I mean, I'm in love with the way that they have placed the colors, the ratio between the mattes and the shimmers. Everything is so beautiful. Now, you might ask, why number 8 though? Because I'm not happy with the shimmers. Although that they are so beautiful and reflective, and I feel that they complete the color story of the palette, when it comes to the application on my eyes, I find that they are creasing quite a lot. And I didn't really enjoy it, and you know, when I see such beautiful shimmers, I want to use them to the most, and I can't, and this kind of breaks my heart. So when it comes to the mattes, they are perfect, they are super blendable, they are soft, they are like a dream, but the shimmers, according to my opinion, need a bit more work. Moving on to number 7, and this time I have a Glamlight palette. Well, this is the collaboration that they have done with Scooby-Doo, and the palette is called Creeps and Crawls. Basically, I have used this palette and all the other palettes that I have from Glamlight to create this makeup look, so if you're interested, I have already filmed a tutorial. I don't know if it's gonna be up by the time that you're watching this video, but it exists. It's coming very soon, so don't forget to subscribe in order not to miss it. Anyway, back to the palette right now. When it comes to the shimmer, they are amazing! They are extremely nice. Now, when it comes to mattes, although that they are not patchy, they are super opaque, they are nice, I'm not used to this formula that I see from Glamlight. Usually, Glamlight has such a nice matte eyeshadow formula. They are so soft, so buttery, and these are just not. And this is not a negative comment. I don't say like they don't perform or anything like this, but this is not the Glamlight quality that I know and I love. That's why I cannot rank it higher. Because of course the other palettes have this soft, buttery, incredible formula that I really expect to see at my eyeshadows, so that's why it's going a little bit down, but I still love this dark and moody color scheme, and of course I love the metallics. I mean, look at them, they are so pretty. At number 6 we have the Nimya palette. This is the first palette that Nikki Tutorials is doing with herself, with her own brand, and she has done an excellent job here. The eyeshadows are just amazing. They are super blendable, buildable. I love the duochrome here, and I love the disco stick, which is another duochrome. I mean, this palette is perfection. And you might ask me, why do you rank it so low? I don't think it's low, first of all. Secondly, if you see the color scheme, yes, it includes some blues and includes that disco stick amazing color, but other than that, it is kinda very brown heavy, I would say, and this is not something that I would reach for my everyday makeup. I think my everyday makeup is more something like this one right here, and although that this makeup kinda happened because of a bingo, it's actually something that represents me quite a lot. This palette is beautiful, but it doesn't represent me that much, and this is the only reason that this palette is not at the top 5 or even top 3, because quality-wise, this palette is great. Are we already at top 5? Wow, that's incredible, and I'm getting very excited because I know that I have some amazing palettes here. So, at number 5, I'm gonna show you the Sea Dog palette, the latest Odensai release, and this is a collaboration with Lauren Mai. I love everything when it comes to this palette. I love how Lauren looks like a mermaid. I love the whole blue underwater theme. You know how much I love the sea. This is the color scheme. Ta-da! I think that with this series, Odensai kinda improved their eyeshadow formula by a lot. Their shimmer eyeshadows are not creasing on my eyes anymore, and this was the only complaint that I had about their eyeshadows, but no, this series is perfect. I have Batty Beans palette as well, but it's a bit higher at my ranking. But everything that I say about this palette is also valid about Batty Beans palette as well. I think that the reason that I put it at number 5 is this quad right here. Because again, I'm not a kind of neutral girl. I don't enjoy having a lot of brown colors and sand colors at my makeup look, but if the palette had only this part, this would be perfection to me, especially this eyeshadow, which is called Electric Kelp. It's so unique. I'm not sure if I have seen it in anything else before. This palette is amazing. I think you can still buy it at Odensai, but it's limited edition for sure. So if you wanna do it, just hurry up because it's not gonna be there forever. Quality-wise, top notch. Not 100% at my preference though. At number 4, I don't know if I'm gonna surprise you, but I have the Frosted Flakes palette from Glamlight. Quality sky high. It is amazing, and of course the packaging is also the highlight of this presentation because look at it. It's a cereal box. I love it so much. I love this palette. I love the idea behind it, how they did the collab. It's perfection. The only reason that I ranked it at number 4 is because it contains some orange colors. I don't really like oranges, but in my head it saves it because it has 2 rows of blue. The last row even contains darker blues and even this amazing black with glitters. I mean, that's everything. Such a pretty palette. From this palette in today's makeup, I have used this eyeshadow, which is called Breakfast Time, and I used it to diffuse the purple that I have here. I mean, you can see how sparkly and beautiful it is. I love everything at this palette, even this little tiger right here. Please forgive me, I don't know the name of the tiger, but I know the brand Kellogg's. We have it in Greece as well. I'm not sure if we have Frosted Flakes though. No, we don't have, because I've never tried them. And as a child, I used to eat cereal from time to time. I'm not the hugest fan out there, but I have tried quite a lot of flavors and stuff. Here in Sweden we have Frosted Flakes, but I'm not sure if I really want to try them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like them. Anyway, back to relevancy. This was my number 4, and be prepared for the top 3. Time to dive into my top 3. Well, at place number 3, I have the Beauty Killer 2 palette from Jeffree Star. I know a lot of you do not like him as a person. I do not like him either, but in my head I separate the art from the artist, in this case the makeup artist from the brand, so I don't find it that wrong to buy stuff from his brand. If you find it wrong, just don't buy, like it's that simple. Here we have the carton box, which is different from the palette, and I just realized that's why I didn't start from the carton box. I love the work that he has done here. I mean, it seems so pretty. Now when it comes to the actual palette, we have a big knife. It says Beauty Killer 2, it's 3D as you can see here. I don't know, can you actually see here? And it has a little great. When it comes to the color scheme now, I'm just in love. The color scheme is that random kind of color scheme that inspires me so much, because when I see the color scheme, I don't necessarily see quads or, you know, 2 shadows going together, and this actually pushes me to think outside of the box and actually is giving me a lot of inspiration. When it comes to my favorite eyeshadow, it's definitely this one right here. It is called Self-Expression. It's such a beautiful neon color. I love the imprints in this palette. I have destroyed most of them, sorry, but they are still so pretty. The shimmers are great, very nice quality. The mattes are amazing. Yes, it has these 2 kind of more neutral colors, but this palette is so random itself, so I couldn't even forgive that. And also I find this black with the glitter so unique and beautiful. I also love the blue, this very nice and deep dark blue with this kind of like muted purple, I would say. All in all, excellent choice of colors, excellent quality. I love it. At number 2, we have one of my favorite palettes that I've tried lately, and of course is the second palette that I got from the collaboration with Odensai and Batty Jean. Let me show you the color scheme here. Ta-da! It's so pretty. I mean, look at it. So vibrant and beautiful and nice. Of course, everything that I said before about the excellent Odensai quality are applying to this palette as well. But this color scheme is a bit more up to my alley. We have this so amazing multichrome here. It is sheer. It is going from pink to green. It has a bit of orange. It's just a miracle. I love this palette so much. I love the pink packaging. I love all the animals. Like, I'm a cat mom and I appreciate everything that has to do with animals. Even the title, Planet Spirit, is so pretty. Really, I'm in love with this palette and I found myself using it quite a lot, although that it contains this orange that I'm not the biggest fan of, but they have made it in such a way to be almost kind of like neon orange, and this is adding points definitely to this color, and it's kind of making me even like it, which is a quite big task for a brand to achieve. All in all, this palette is so well thought. It brings me very happy spring vibes. It makes me want to smile every time that I look at this color story, and I don't have anything negative to say. Quality-wise, it's perfect. The color scheme is amazing. Everything here is working just perfect. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. Well, looking at this palette, I was considering the name of this multichrome, and it's fauna. And I realized that I've never have told you the Greek word of fauna. So in Greek we say panida. Say with me, pa-ni-da. Panida. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word panida, or actually tell me the word in your own native language. Finally, time for number 1, the prettiest of them all, the Ice Cream Dream palette from Glamlight. I mean, this palette, oh my god, I've been eyeing this palette for years and years and years, basically around 2 to 3 years, because it's not that old. But actually, Glamlight is an American-based indie brand, and I had extremely difficult access because if you didn't know this about me, I live in Sweden, in Europe, so you know how difficult it is to shop things from America and then being delivered in Europe. It's a nightmare, but luckily nowadays there is a shop which is called Monolith, and they actually bring American indie brands and they make them accessible. Of course, this video is not sponsored. I've never have received any PR from them, but I really would like to let you know about them because they're doing such a great job. Anyway, let's talk about the palette. First of all, look at the packaging. A lot of people claim that this packaging is bulky. You know something? I love it. I love it. Just so perfect. And of course, it doesn't stop there. The palette has another unique packaging itself. It's the one with the ice cream and the sprinkles, and it's making me so happy. Now, when it comes to color scheme, it's the absolute pastel dream. I mean, look at these amazing colors. We have 3 rows here with pastel mattes and pastel metallics. So basically, if you're looking to do a pastel based makeup, here you have everything. Yes, we have some neutrals, but I can forgive it because we have 30 pans here, and this is quite a lot, so it's fine. And also we have this super pretty yellowish kinda shimmer. It's called Lemon, and it's amazing. I don't think that I have anything similar in my collection here. And of course, I cannot just ignore this amazing black cherry, which is a deep pink, and I think that this, in combination with some mattes, it can create some dreamy pink looks. Do I recommend you to buy this palette? 100%. And I personally think that I get quite similar vibe with Bella Botte Bar, the Garden Something, their latest pastel palette, and I think that if you have this with kind of like not half of the price but quite reduced price, you can basically dupe the other palette. This palette is just a dream. If you're in the market for a pastel palette, you need this in your life. It's just amazing. And that was it. This was our video for today. Please tell me your thoughts. What do you like about this new video series? Did you like it? Do you want me to continue doing this? Please write down in the comments. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you a lot. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. Everywhere my name is Catlady Antigoni, and I will be very happy to see you there. Well, see you next time with a more makeup video, and until then, bye!